and welcome to Business Life with Kimmi. Well, hey guys, I'm Kimmi and I create businesses. I am a master at helping people develop their business. I've started my own business, several of them, daycare, mobile car detailing, notary, training, coaching, and I love helping small businesses to grow and prosper. And that's what this whole channel is about, so welcome. Let's get right into it though. Today we're talking about why you should avoid business credit. Now, I know this is controversial out there, so before I even get started, at the end of the day, you have to make the best decision for you and your business, right? But I have to tell you, I would be less than a business coach, a business friend, whatever you want to say, if I did not tell you the truth about business credit, okay? So I personally did not use any business credit to start my business. I use zero. And I have a training company, as I stated before. I have a notary business, which I had to buy different equipment, printers, scanners, and all of that. I cash flowed all of it. All of it. I'm going to tell you how to do the same at the end of the video, how to cash flow. But right now we're going to talk about why I think you should avoid business credit, okay? The first thing about it is the cost of it. Having business credit is just outrageously high. Most credit cards now, I received an offer for someone from someone recently. It was like an $8,000 line of credit and the interest rate was like 30%. That is ridiculous. All of your money, if you even have any profits, will be going to pay interest, okay? So first of all, that's the main reason, interest. You're trying to make money, not make other people rich, right? So in my opinion, the interest rate is just too high on most credit cards. It is just ridiculous. And business credit is even more expensive because they already know they're taking a chance on you. They already know your business may fail. They already know they may not get their money back. So the cost of business credit is even more expensive, okay? Loss of control. When you have business credit and that's what you're solely relying on, you spend more when you use credit cards versus when you spend your hard-earned cash. For example, you go to McDonald's and you say, hey, I'll have if you're on a budget and you're on a like cash strapped, no money, you'll be like, I'll have the cheeseburger, small fry, small Coke, right? But you use your credit card, you like, give me the Big Mac meal, okay? And not only are you buying your Big Mac meal, you treating everybody in the car because it's on credit, you don't feel it. I've actually did that before. I had some little friends that I used to hang out with, and I kind of watched them a little bit, and I would take them on little lunch dates, and they were little kids. I would take them on lunch dates and just using my credit card willy-nilly. I was that person. I buy a pack of gum on my credit card, right? And now people are a little bit more savvy with credit, but just a little bit. The United States is in so much credit card debt and debt overall, it is crazy. So anyway, I started looking at my own finances one day and I told these little kids, I said, excuse me guys, we're gonna be on a budget. So I started making lunches. They were like, what's a budget? So I'm explaining what a budget is to them. If you don't know what a budget is, a lot of people are afraid of the B word, budget. So you need a budget for your business. You need a budget. And that way, that will help you too, not to use credit cards, you know? And again, you're going to spend more. You might have went in the Dollar Tree just to get some ink pens and a stapler or some basic needs. But now you're using credit. You go in there and buy everything. I think I want my office hot pink today. Or I want it all in blue. And you just redo the whole thing because you're using credit. So we have to think smarter. So that's one reason. Another reason why I don't like you using credit, because you just kind of lose control. Most people, you buy more when you use credit. The next thing is, you will hear a lot of people here on YouTube and other fancy finance people, and they'll say, use other people's money. Use other people's money. Well, a lot of times, you are using your name, your social security number, your everything to get the business credit. So when it falls, not only is the business affected, but your personal credit is also affected. And you only have your name. You only have your name and your good credit on your personal side. So you don't want to commingle. And you'll hear people also say, well, you could buy a car with your business. And you probably can once you reach a certain level. But when you're first starting out, don't go out there and buy no car thinking, oh, I'm going to write this off on my business, and you have not made any money in your business. You just started out, just got an LLC, now I'm going to go buy me a Mercedes Benz under the pretense of I'm going to write it off on my business. No, you are still responsible for that car payment. Okay, same thing with housing. People will say, well, you can write the whole apartment off or the whole house off in your business name. Perhaps in the future, but when you're first starting out, be warned. You heard it here first. Do not take out all this credit card debt under the pretense of, I'm going to write it off on my LLC. I'm telling you, your business is going to fail if you do that, because you already are setting yourself up for failure. You have a $600 car payment that you're thinking you're going to write off on your LLC, and you didn't know all the facts involved. And now you have to pay the $600 car payment. Your business is not making any money. You get stressed out. You do nothing. Okay? So I just want to keep it real. That's what this channel is all about. And I love this channel. I have a couple other channels, but over here I can speak just freely about everything. And again, I'm going to warn you about business credit. Okay? Don't buy something thinking I'm going to write it off on my LLC. Okay? That's the next thing. And then also back to over leveraging or just spending too much, as I was talking about earlier. When the economy changes, which it will, each quarter of a business is different. First quarter is usually really good. Second quarter is really good. Third quarter is okay. Fourth quarter, whoop. Most sales and most businesses drop because people are on holiday. They're vacationing. They're doing everything but working and working in their business and spending money on different things, unless you have that kind of product that people really need. So you want to prepare for that. So again, you got all this credit card debt that the monthly payment keeps coming. It don't matter what quarter it is. That credit card payment is coming. It don't matter if it's first, second, third, fourth quarter. So you want to make decisions based on what you can afford. Okay? You want to make decisions on what you can afford. And again, you will even run your business differently when you have a lot of credit card debt. What do I mean by that? People can tell when you're anxious and you need money. It affects your mental state. If you have a little extra money, you walk around with your head up high, back up straight. But when you're in a financial situation and everything going bad, you looking at everything and people can see the desperation in your face, the way you talk to them. It's like, oh my God, I need some money. When you go to price your services for your client, that sounds more desperate. Oh yeah, we could do it for 50, you're talking all fast and nervous and stuff, right? Whereas if you handle your money, even though it may take you a little bit longer to get there, using cash to bootstrap your business, to start from scratch, little by little, you're calmer. You don't have to be so anxious about the client either. If they take your service or not, it's no big deal because I don't owe anybody, right? You want them to buy your services, of course, but people can sense desperation. So when you owe everybody and you build into your business with credit, they're going to sense, the client will sense the desperation. It's natural. It's going to come out of you. A lot of times people say, I'm not stressed. I'm not this, but your numbers don't lie even when you go to the doctor. So, your blood pressure will be high. You may think you're not stressed. So now let me give you some tips on what to do to cash flow your business and avoid credit. Okay. I really want you to avoid business credit. Now, eventually as you grow, if you see the need, as I stated in the beginning, if you see the need that you need business credit, go ahead and get it. But right now I'm going to give you some tips to start that business without, okay? So whatever industry you're in, just for example, let's use daycare. You're starting a home daycare business. So you need your licensing and credentialing or whatever that is. So you're going to set a little money aside for that. Most people already are working a 9 to 5. So take some of that 9 to 5 money, W-2 money, whatever you want to call it, from your regular job. Start building. Set a little savings aside. Put the money in there. First, you need to make that list. What do I want to do with this business? What kind of business? So we using daycare. So we already talked about you need some licensing, maybe some insurance. So let's just say that's $200. So every pay, you're going to put $50 up till you get that $200. Now you might need some supplies to do the daycare at home, some little toys or something. Now we're going to go over to the Goodwill maybe and buy some toys. We're not ordering from Toys R Us, okay? We're going to go right over to the Goodwill, get some cute little toys, clean them up, sanitize them, and now we start having some toys, You may need some stuff to feed the kids, like plates and silverware, whatever, forks and stuff. Now we're going to the Dollar Tree. Okay, we're going to Dollar Tree and get some things. So we want to do things as economically and cheaply as possible. But quality, because you still need to present well with your client. As you're making money in your business, now we're going to set some of that aside. So say you made $200 this week, where we're going to take 50 of it and put it up, 50 next week, 50 next week, until we get the money we need for the next large purchase. Because you're going to need supplies in your business, is no doubt. No matter what kind of business you're in, you're going to need some supplies. But we're going to baby step this thing. I do not want you going out there and give me a $5,000 credit card from Capital One using other people's money. I'm using other people's money. And then now you're in the trick bag, okay? Because you can't afford to pay it back. Or it affects your service level. Because people can feel, like I mentioned earlier, the anxiousness in you. So again, I'm going to tell you to avoid business credit. Right now, you're just starting out. And even as you continue to grow, I still have 0 business credit cards. I have 0. I do. And again, I do things a little bit differently over here, but I want you to be in this business for the long term. I want you to be able to succeed, okay? So this is Business Life with Kimmi again. Please visit us at businesscreatorzone.com for all of your business needs, okay? Well, until next time, I'm wishing you much success, my business boss family. Bye.